Yo, yo, yo. What up? What up? What up? My betting family. We back with another video here at No Limit Bets. And in today's video, I'm going to be bringing y'all my top 4 picks for tonight's NBA playoff games. Before we get started though, as always, I would like to say good morning to y'all, good afternoon, whatever time it may be that you're watching this video. Hope y'all having a good one, and hopefully we can make it a better day by winning some money. Also, if you guys are new to the channel, please like, comment, and subscribe. It's truly appreciated. We're currently on the road to 2,000 subscribers, and we're less than 900 subscribers away from hitting that mark. So I definitely appreciate all the love and support that you guys have shown thus far. But without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into today's video. Before I get to my top 4 picks, did just want to do a quick recap of the only slip that we submitted yesterday. As you guys could see, this was the picks that we posted on yesterday's video, and it turned out to be a losing day as we were only able to go 2-2 on our 4 picks. Now, the 2 that were able to green for us, we had Jared Vanderbilt over 11.5 points and rebounds. He barely makes it over, ended with 12. And then we also had Draymond Green over 13.5 rebounds and assists, finishing up with 20. Finished 1 assist shy of a triple-double. So he had a great game last night. So big props to Draymond for that. Now, the 2 that weren't able to hit, we had Dennis Schroeder over 8.5 points, only ends up scoring 4 points, which all came at the free throw line towards the end of that first half. And obviously throughout the rest of the game, he didn't do much. Now, we also had Klay Thompson under 23.5 points. And unfortunately for us, this was one of those Klay games that he just had it rolling. And, you know, once you see that, you already know what time it is. He could, you know, just go off and score 50 points, you know, if this was a close game. But the Warriors did end up, you know, blowing the Lakers out. And he didn't play, you know, a minute in that fourth quarter. He did end up going over, ended with 30 points. But by halftime, I already knew it was a wrap because he had 19 points at halftime. So all in all, like I said, it was a losing day, only 2-2. But we certainly look to bounce back here tonight. So let's go ahead and hop into my top 4 picks. Now, for my first pick, we're going to be going to the first game of the slate tonight. We got the Celtics going up against the Sixers in game 3 of that series. And I'm going to be going to the points and assists category. And I'm going to be taking James Harden over 28.5 points and assists. Now, Now, in game 1, he did go over, had a big game scoring. He ended up having 51 points and assists, but obviously that was mainly due to him scoring 45 points. And in game 2, it was the complete opposite as he did go under, finishing with only 16 points and assists. Now, during the postseason so far, he has averaged 28.5 points and assists, which is pretty much at this line. But against the Celtics during the regular season, he did go over in all four games, against the Celtics during the regular season. In those 4 games, he had 42, 37, 29, and 30 points and assists. Now, as we know here in game 3, the Sixers are going back home. And I do expect Harden to play a lot better than he did in game 2, as well as the Sixers role players. As we know, role players tend to play better at home, which should help, you know, Harden in the assist department. Now, as far as in scoring, we all know what Harden is capable of. I know he does take, you know, a drop off in the postseason as he has throughout his whole career. But I still think, you know, this line is a bit too low for a guy like James Harden. Now, this season, he did average 31.7 points and assists. And like I did just mention, he does tend to drop off in the postseason throughout his whole career, but he is averaging just above this line at 29 points and assists for his career in the playoffs. So I do expect a bounce back game here tonight from him, especially after what he put up in game two. So I'm going to be taking James Harden over 28 and a half points and assists for my first pick. Now, for my second pick, I am going to be going to the Celtics side of things. I'm going to go to the rebounds and assists category, and I'm going to be taking Jason Tatum over 13 and a half rebounds and assists. Now, in game one, he did go over, finishing with 16 rebounds and assists. And in game two, he only ended up with 10 going under this line. But in that game, too, he only managed to play 19 minutes due to, foul trouble and obviously the game being a blowout in the Celtics' favor. So I definitely do expect, obviously, Tatum to play a lot more minutes here in game three. And so far this postseason, he is averaging above this line at 14.8 rebounds and assists. Now, over his last 8 games versus the Sixers during the regular season, not including game one and game two, he has hit this over in 7 out of his last 8 versus the Sixers during the regular season. And here tonight in game three, I do expect the Sixers to obviously prevent Tatum from scoring, opening up his assist opportunities. And as far as in rebounding, Tatum has been the Celtics leading rebounding all year. So I do expect them to do good, if not great, in the rebound category. And like I said, as far as an assist, he has been doing great this postseason, getting his teammates involved, as defenses are, a focus on stopping him from scoring, him and Jaylen Brown. So I'm going to be rocking with Jason Tatum over 13 and a half rebounds and assists for my second pick. Now, for my third and fourth pick, we're going to go to the second game of the night as we have the Nuggets going up against the Suns in game three of that series as well. And I'm going to be going to the points category, and I'm going to be taking KD over 28 and a half points. Now, in game one, he did just barely make it over, scoring 29 points. And in game two, he did have a rough shooting game, ended with only 24 points on 10 for 27 shooting and 2 for 12 shooting from the 3-point line. Now, we know KD is an efficient scorer, so I do expect KD to shoot more efficiently in game three, and the Suns are pretty much going to need him to put up a great game scoring wise, as they are down 0-2 in this series. And obviously CP3 is not going to be playing due to his groin injury. So it's pretty much just going to be the KD and Devin Booker show here tonight, I expect, being that they're the only 2 bucket getters that the Suns do have now. Also, he has been playing a lot of minutes here in the postseason so far. He's averaging 42 minutes per game played this playoff. So he's certainly going to have his opportunities. And like I said, after a rough shooting night in game two, I do expect him to bounce back here in game three. So I'm going to be rocking with KD over 28 and a half points. And for my fourth and last pick, I'm going to be going to the Nuggets side of things. And I'm going to be going to the points and rebounds category. And I'm going to be taking MPJ over 18 and a half points and rebounds, Now, he has gone under in both game one and game two, and is only averaging 11.5 points and rebounds in the first 2 games of this series, while only shooting 16.7% from the three, which is obviously what he's there for. He's a 3-point shooter. He is a streaky 3-point shooter, but only shooting 16.7% from the three is it hasn't been good for him. But he did shoot 41.4% from the 3-point line during the regular season, and so far during these playoffs, he is shooting around the 40% mark. So I do expect him to bounce back. I know it was a rough shooting game in those first 2 games for him, but like I said, I do expect him to bounce back in game three. He has been averaging also 20.9 points and rebounds during these playoffs so far. And during the regular season, he averaged 22.9 points and rebounds, which are both, well above this 18 and a half points and rebounds line, which I think is too low. Now, obviously, as far as in the scoring, he is a streaky scorer, but I do expect him in game three, like I said, to have more of an impact. And also in the rebounding category, he has been doing great this postseason so far. So I'm going to be taking MPJ over 18 and a half points and rebounds and look for him to have a better shooting game, obviously, and put up, he could definitely get this alone in points. Hopefully that is the case. But if not, I do obviously see him probably getting, if he does end up around the 15-point mark, obviously I do see him getting 3 to 5 rebounds to add to that, which would at least get him to the 19 points and rebounds, which is all we need. As long as it greens, that's all we care about. So that's going to be it for my top 4 picks. Just to recap, we're going to be taking the over on James Harden's points and assists line. We're going to be taking the over on Jason Tatum's 13 and a half rebounds and assists, the over on KD's 28 and a half points, and the over on MPJ's 18 and a half points and rebounds. As always, if you guys agree with any of my plays, please do your own research. Just don't take my word for it. And here at No Limit Bets, we like to go with the low risk, high reward. So I'm going to be placing a $5 entry for the possibility of winning $50. So let's go ahead and place that entry. And that's going to be it for my top 4 picks. Today, I am going to be submitting another slip, and I'm going to be posting it on my Twitter account. It is Friday, and usually PrizePicks holds a promotion every Friday, whether it's the Flex Protected Play or the boosted payouts, whichever promotion it may be here today. I will be taking advantage of that, and I will be submitting that slip over on my Twitter. The link to my Twitter is down in the description, so just be on the lookout for that throughout the day. But other than that, you guys have a good rest of your day. Enjoy the games tonight, and we'll be back here tomorrow. Let's get this money.